Black Knight Garage on the road. Now, what are we doing now? Well, we may have to hang around and find out. May have something to do with the TV star. See you soon. Black Knight Garage on the scene. What is that right there? What is that? What is that? Huh. Looks like a regular, normal one-of-the-day truck, huh? Well, let's take a look at this thing and see what we're talking about. Let's see what's going on here. Let's walk over here. Some of you might know what this is. Some of you might not. Yep. Looks like a semi-truck. And a big old trailer. Yeah, let the restoration begin. Yep, on the roof of the trailer. Getting ready to take out a couple screws here. And up under that you can't see. Right back there. Take those out. So we can get this handle mounted flush. And this plate is going to mount across this entire top of the back of this trailer. Reinforce the header. Put it back to the way it was when it was on the show. Looks like they got the truck running again. That's what happens when it sits. It's all right. No problems there. All right, let's get the screws out. Looks good.
Yeah. Got a little hot, so it burned through, which is a good thing. So.
Get this header piece up on top. Kind of show you around here. Take you around the outside edge. That will mount all the way across the top. And that handle that he just welded on was mounted up there in the episode The Wrong Crowd, which also has, going from there all the way down, a grab handle, which he will be welding on today too. It's gonna be pretty sweet. All right, pulley block is down from up there. So you would think the weight of that door, that ramp, it lowers down, is basically going through that screw into a block of wood. We don't think that's going to last, and we really don't want to do this anymore. So what we're going to do is mount a couple pieces of steel welded between A and B up there, weld some studs to that steel, bolt this on, and build a wood facade to go completely over it so it looks just like this. Be back up there, look original, be way stronger.
The convertible is V6.
That's what it was. It's converted V6. Smile, Joe. You're on candid camera.
Joe, you're on camera. Sorry, Kevin. How do you feel? Yeah?
Look at this guy. Look at him. He said, I'm going to clean this. He said, get out my way. That's what he said. He said, get out my way. And he said, I'm going to clean this. And I said, okay.
Priceless vehicle.
Oh, look at that. This thing looks phenomenal. Now, KITT's going to get what he hasn't had in forever. Coat of wax.
I think the last
Happy with basic black. See that? Look at this. This is what we do. Not only do we restore cars, but we take TV cars that were screen used, which this one was, and we have a detailer come out here, and we go over the whole thing. Now, kind of sucks that there's sun, but hey, it's better than it raining, right? You got to clean the car. Car's got to look good. Look at this.
That looks great.
So if any of you have ever wanted to see a screen used car, here you go. There are still few in existence, and this is one of them. As I fall down the driveway. Pretty sweet. We'll keep that in there. Pretty cool. By the end of the day, this thing will be cleaned. It's been sitting in storage for some time now. Was on the car show circuit a little bit. There you go. It's pretty cool. See, and you can see some chips of where the original paint was that was on the car when Universal Studios painted it. See that? Look at the thickness of that paint. And you'll see some cracks in the paint. But, yep, this is an original. Pretty sweet. So, Chris, tell us, in a million years, did you think 40-something years ago, the car that you saw on TV, you'd be touching it, washing it, cleaning it?
No, I didn't think that. But, you never know what the day will bring.
Stranger things have happened. You're one of the few that get to be up close and personal with an actual TV star. All right, so what we're going to do is get rid of what's left of this drop deck. But we thought, okay, yay, look at that. We're going to get this a little damp because here's what I would prefer not to do. Catch the trailer on fire. I'm pretty sure that would be bad. So we're gonna kind of soak that down a little bit, just in case. That's about to get ground off and I don't want sparks igniting the trailer. So let's do this.
Throw it out of there.
Yeah, dude. Oh.
My shirt! Ow! Let's all stare at that. Throwing that van back.
Shut up.
You have to. I think the weld is using first, and that's what that person did. On that dry beef out. Cut this piece out. Sucks ass. Hey, language.
It's a family channel, boy.
Hey, Average coating age of Ultron, thank you.
Okay. Sure, try. I got a broker. I got $9 in my hand.
Hey, he's only got like 6 cars.
He really likes broker.
Oh no, he knows Swag Pro. He just went out taking the NFPA 4 or 5 months ago and got an 87 year GT.
Yeah, I know.
It's a nice car. Tell me when it gets waxing.
Hello. You waxing them?
I'm waxing.
Looks great. You having fun?
I am. I do like waxing cars, especially
Scream you.
especially
Especially.
cars from my youth.
Yeah.
An actual car from my youth.
It was not a car from my youth. It is all shiny.
Yeah,
It looks great. Imagine coming home and seeing this
Right?
coming out of the store. It'd be great.
It would be.
Anyway, I'm gonna go.
You gonna go
See.
continue your filming duties?
Yes, I'm going to see what everybody else is doing.
Actually, before you go, can you give my? If I give you my.
I could for sure do that for you.
Your official video photographer duties about.
Yep. Okay.
There he is. Look at him go. Look at every square inch of this thing. Every square millimeter is covered in wax. This is the dedication of someone who's detailed a car, who has a very high standard of how it must look when it's finished.
Yes.
Not just slap a coat of wax on and walk away. No. Every millimeter. Laying on the ground, going underneath. If the paint wraps are on the bottom, it's getting covered. Look at him go. No doubt, though, the car's going to look phenomenal. Probably the best it's looked in 40 years.
Indeed.
And it doesn't have the Trans Am ground effects. 'Cause
Yeah.
they just never put them on.
Right.
Because no one would notice that, right? No one would ever notice.
No one but us.
That's
They
right.
didn't. They're like. I mean, don't get me wrong. They took it seriously as a show, and they liked it, but it's like a third of their audience is still watching a black and white TV.
Yeah.
They're like, they're not gonna care. This sticker, it'll be great.
You're exactly right. No one cared.
We're like, that button doesn't match. It's that episode. It was here. They're like, shut up, kid, and watch the car.
You got it. All right, I better go check on Zach and see if he
Is alive?
is alive and
I would imagine
knows what he
he's-
needs to do.
I think he's doing all right. We'll check it out anyway. Let's do that.
Yeah. There you go.
An original scanner?
Yes, that's an original scanner. Maybe I should just leave it on live and just leave the camera here. I think people could just stand with it. Yes, this is halogen. Not only is it halogen, it's original circuitry too. 55 watt halogen running the original circuitry from the 80s.
He looks
I hope
great.
it was okay to
They're
open the
live.
garage. Absolutely. All right. Kit just got a full wash and wax. He looks pretty awesome.
The door and push the cable back in.
Push the cable back in, right there. Push in.
Push it in.
Is it in? Did you break my patch?
There it is.
we go. Okay.
Got it.
Someone's first word was Pontiac when they were born.
Huh.
Yeah, you did a great job. This is Chris.
That's the detail extraordinaire there.
Detailer extraordinaire. You spent, how many hours have you worked on this? Like
About
4?
4.
Yeah.
There you
go.
An original scanner?
Yes, that's an original scanner. Maybe I should just leave it on live and just leave the camera here. I think people could just stand with it. Yeah, this is halogen. Not only is it halogen, it's original circuitry too. 55 watt halogen running the original circuitry from the 80s.
We'll go see what he's doing in here.
All done.
Let's see what you're doing.
All done.
It looks great. If I don't trip over the wire.
Yes.
Die in front of KITT. I don't think he'd be very happy.
No. He's sworn to preservation of human life.
He is. Not car though.
No.
Car is not. That looks awesome. Yeah, you did a very good job.
Right.
Wonder what this one's doing.
Who? Which one?
Father. It's not slip. Ew. Don't worry about it. Hey, go see KITT. He looks great. He looks great.
Goes in the trailer.
Mushy over here.
You guys have fun.
Joe should have thought of this.
Changing the front wheels?
He's waiting. He's trying to find a vehicle.
Ah.
Pick that up.
This? Where should I put it?
Throw it in the back of the pickup.
I can't do that. Who do you think I am?
We're live, Dan. Anything you want to say?
Oh, we're live.
We're live.
Hello.
You got 100 people.
Welder extraordinaire, Zach. Look at him. Look at him. Dedication. Okay, we have successfully welded this top plate across the trailer. Now we're working our way down and we will be good to go. Welcome back to Black Knight Garage. The big box on wheels here is coming pretty well. Let's back up a little bit. There you go. There's a ton of work has been done to this since this thing is was found and brought here to the Secret Flag headquarters. But here it is in its current condition. You know, some people have been asking me, what's it like now? Well, here you go. So all the panels have been replaced. There used to be a big AC unit sitting right there, so this whole panel had to be replaced. There was another unit. I think there was a window, if I remember correctly, in this area here. So these areas were replaced, all new rivets put in. These big square primer areas that you see either had holes or dents, because there were some wall sockets that were put in, especially there, and there. So those were all filled in, primered, been body work. There's some dents down here that were filled in that were not on the show. This whole lower section is actually steel and iron, so that got primered. This did not have to be once it got stripped, because it's all sheets of aluminum. So take you around this monster here. You can see the original plugs are still original to the trailer. It is a Dorsey trailer, a drop deck. Well, looks like Joe started putting some black paint on it for a test. He's always ahead of us. Look at this guy, always ahead of us. So I'm sure he was probably testing paint techniques to see if we could paint it here or if it's got to go somewhere and what we have to do. Because painting something this big, it's coming out really well. Down there, up on the ladder, Zach Walker, Deadman Welding, doing what he does best. You give him a torch and some metal pieces and say, make them one, and that's what he does. So that's what he's doing right there. Holding the ladder, safety first, kids. So we're burning in the metal plates that go around the back side of the trailer that kind of finish it off. I can kind of get you over there, but the generator is a little loud, so maybe we'll try to stay back, just so you can see what's happening. kind of give you a mini update of how the restoration of this monster is coming. Might be able to see. Let's see here. Yeah. So there are basically covers that have to be fabricated to go all the way around the 3 edges on the trailer that were removed from its days on Universal Studios to when it became a race team hauler. So they were fabricated. We put them back up. Last night we got them kind of stitched in a little bit, finishing that up today using the original stitched areas that Universal Studios used. So this will be pretty much 100% of everything. And then the ramp will be put on top of the back after that is done. But can't do that until these are done. So we're going to finish this off today. Looks like that generator's just a little on the volumatic side. But by the time we get back, you might be able to see just how big this thing really is. It's hard to appreciate the size of it when you're not in front of it. It's pretty large, and I can't imagine that this is going to be easy to roll down the road. Although for any of you guys who drive 18-wheelers, I'm sure it's cake. And then there's the original semi-truck, which last night we had to pull the fuel pump off of it because it had no fuel pressure. So, you know, it's not new. It's an 84, and it needed some work. So getting that done, making sure everything's safe. Front steer tires got put on, so now all the tires are new. And once the fuel pump is back on, which they may have finished last night, I'm not sure. I have to get with the rest of the restoration team to see if that actually got completed. But as far as I know, it might be on. That might be done, so that's cool. We'd like to hook these two back up for the first time since probably the late 80s. I'm guessing was the last time they were actually together, they were mated. And then inside, I'll take you in there, but I'm not sure if it's going to be too loud. You might not be able to hear what's happening. Yeah, it's a little loud. So the drop ceiling is going in. Skeleton fort is happening. Not doing bad. A little dark down there. You can see the winch wall here that Zach also fabricated the last time we were out with the winch, which controls the ramp, the raising and the lowering of the ramp. But this wall is very sturdy. It's not going anywhere. It's permanently in here using the Universal Studios bolts that they use, going through the same spots. But it is in. As you can see, there's definitely stuff in here. There's construction going on. The original kitchenette from the show. But yeah, drop ceiling going in. That's where all the lights are going to be. Obviously, this is higher because of the step where Devin's little what you call this, little lounge area, I guess. It's not huge, but it'll be big enough to do what you need to do with it. All the wall units and stuff are also going to be replicated and put in here. But yeah, look at that. Not bad, huh? This door you never really saw open on the show, I don't believe. But it does function. But they decided to fabricate the drop ceiling in a way that you can open this door for car shows when this is done. Because they do plan on doing a big unveiling and taking it across the country and letting everybody enjoy it. It's a lot of work going into this. All new paneling. It's gonna be a sight to see when this thing is done and there's a car sitting in here. Gonna take you around the truck just for a second. Let's see what we got. So, brand new tires, new lug nuts and studs, fresh fuel, new exhaust was put on it. The original pipe had a big hole right about here or so, and since this is all one big welded piece, we thought, well, you're changing one, change the whole thing. Air lines were changed. I think all the brakes were done, if I remember correctly. Obviously, it still needs a paint job, but at least it ran for a little bit here. I know Joe was testing out some paint on this, so it's getting there. Not sure if that's going to end up being the final paint, because it does look pretty good, or if we're going to paint the whole thing one more time. Another thing that is definitely distinct to the show are these fog lights that were down here. Those are not original GMC. The trim plates are being cleaned. We do have those. The GMC logo's been restored. There is a hood ornament that sits here that was taken off, which is restored. It's going to go back on. Good looking truck though. Oh yeah, see, Joe's been doing some body work here. So I believe all these gold stripes that go around here and the flags and the GMC general badge logo that goes there is also here, and I think he's got those done too. So we're just gonna put those back on obviously when everything's painted. But all the stripes are vinyl and those are all cut out. They're ready to go back on. Nice to have steer tires again. Gots to be safe. The battery boxes been covered with new grip tape kind of put on it. Not sure if I can get in it right this second. Let's take a look see, huh? Shall we? Oh, he locked it. Okay. A little bit of body work still needs to be fixed here. And I believe there's still one small dent on the roof from a tree landing on it a long time ago. It's not huge, it's a little tiny little guy. You can kind of see inside, so you can see the roof's not deformed from the inside really. So a little bit of work there, but nothing at all compared to what we've done so far. The frame has been completely restored back. There was, I want to say, where was it? Might have been here where there was a brace welded. This brace was moved to here at some point in its life. All the axles were brought up and the rear of the frame was cut off after the show ended. It was all modified to use for something else, and that got changed. It's all back now. The axles are put back exactly where they're supposed to be. The frame was extended from that point there back out with a good section of frame from an original GMC General, professionally welded in. It's braced. It's not going anywhere. Might even be better than it was when it was new, but it's coming along. A little bit more cleanup to do because it's a truck. It sits outside, and it has been here for a couple of years now. It's it's the scale of it, I guess. You know, if you're restoring a car, there's a lot of projects that are involved in that to begin with, like a lot, and this is just on that scale but 15 times larger. So, but coming along, and it's going to be really cool when these two are mated together again and rolling down the road, and you see that giant chest piece sitting on the side of the trailer and the mobile flag command unit. So that's the update for now. Not sure if it's going to be too much more later today or not. All we got to do is he's just stitching in a couple little small patches on the side panels, and I believe we're going to be done for today. There will probably be another semi work day, and we'll definitely do another episode on that for sure, because we're going to be involved in this restoration as much as we can. Love to put it back on the road. A piece of TV history, a piece of really trucking history too. You don't see too many GMC Generals anymore, and these old style Dorsey trailers, they're not as common as they used to be. So yeah, join us for that, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. You know the deal. Like, comment, subscribe, all that kind of good stuff, and we'll see you soon.